Dandelions are magical. Children love dandelions and their accessibility. They want to pick them and make them into bouquets. They want to pick apart their stems and see how hollow they are. And they love the yellow color, and I love dandelions too. We were inspired by Andy Goldsworthy and his work with creating art out of nature objects outside, and especially his work with dandelions, multitudes of dandelions. So we wondered what it would be like if we brought some children out to a field of dandelions where they could have access to as many dandelions as they wanted. As educators inspired by the Reggio philosophy of early childhood education, our goal was to offer a rich experience to the children that was open-ended to them and organized by us. As educators, we had an image of the child that trusted they would have an awesome experience with the dandelions, and we didn't know what their experience would be, but we thought bringing paper and paints would give them the opportunity to paint pictures of the dandelions if that's what they chose. One of the children was looking very carefully at the stems of the dandelions before he started to paint, and noticed that there was a little tinge of purple in the stems. And to me, that was amazing because I had never noticed that. And he was trying to mix that color of paint to portray that stem color. And so that was another one of the really delightful vignettes that happened. One of the experiences was Savannah making a creation that looked like a cake. And she was very proud of it and brought it around, showing it to people, even to the cat. As adults, we were outside the experience, but we were also offering a little suggestion here and there. And there are quite a few thoughts or memories that adults have about dandelions when they were children. And one happened to be that if you take the stems off the dandelions, they curl up in water. That turned into kind of a science experiment. Because we wanted to create a record of what had happened, we took photographs and notes so that later we could examine the experience. And that actually was the joy of the adults and their delight in looking at the photographs and having a unique opportunity to go deeper into the experience. And then we learned more about what had really happened. It wasn't about the dandelions per se, but we had to figure out what it was about. We collaborated on a lot of different ideas to try and figure out what could be the big idea, the universal concept that was driving the children that would be a transferable concept to a lot of different kinds of experiences. The idea of so many dandelions and so much time and freedom to explore kind of brought up the idea of abundance. And abundance seemed like a universal idea and also seemed like a gift to the children. And in a way, a gift of the children to themselves to just take all of this abundance and explore with it. There was an abundance of dandelions, but joined together with that was an abundance of creativity in painting with the flowers, in sculpting, in storytelling, and it showed the image of the children being so competent. And it also showed me how much there is to learn in a simple experience like the Magic of Dandelions.